In the latest update, 3.10 release as of May 2023, the material library in your apps now follows the newest material design guidelines. This means fresh components, updated visuals, and themes. Before version 3.16, you had to choose the changes with a theme flag called Use Material 3, but now it's automatically turned on. You can still go back to the older Material 2 style by setting Use Material 3 to false, but keep in mind that Material 2 will eventually be phased out. Some widgets needed a complete redo for Material 3, so your UI might look a bit odd. To fix it, you might need to manually switch to new widgets like Navigation Bar. A demo app is available for testing the components, and you can compare changes by toggling Use Material 3. The look of Material 3 components depends on color schemes and text styles, which you can customize using colorscheme.fromSeed or colorscheme.fromImageProvider. Exciting news for Flutter developers! Impeller on Android is now available for preview feedback on the stable channel. The team has been working on a Vulkan backend for Impeller, and this preview seeks feedback on its performance specifically on Vulkan-capable devices. Note that Impeller may not work well on devices without Vulkan support yet. While the team plans to improve the OpenGL backend in the coming months, feedback on its performance on non-Vulkan devices will be sought in a future stable release. To try Impeller on Vulkan-capable Android devices, developers can use the Enable Impeller flag or add a setting in the Android manifest.xml file. Check the Impeller repo docs to see if your device supports Vulkan. Keep in mind some known issues during this preview period, and detailed feedback, especially about device specifics, will be highly valuable. To enhance performance on mobile devices with varied processing capabilities, we've adjusted the engine to allocate specific threads, like the UI and raster threads, to the more potent cores of a device. This modification showed significant improvements in various benchmarks and devices, with some cases showing a drastic reduction, even by half, in frame times. Users can expect smoother experiences with reduced jank when using both Skia and Impeller backends on Android. However, the impact is less pronounced on iOS devices due to a smaller performance gap between the more and less powerful cores. In this update, Flutter has made a change regarding the paint.enable dithering property. It's now automatically set to true following Flutter's deprecation policy, and the property itself is deprecated. Dithering is now always enabled by default, and developers can no longer customize this feature. This adjustment ensures that banding issues are no longer visible. For a detailed explanation and guidance on adapting to this change, you can refer to the Breaking Change page on docs.flutter.dev. Flutter has quickly become a popular choice for creating casual games, with notable examples like Trivia Crack by Eatermax and 4 Picks 1 Word by Lodom. Flutter has introduced templates designed for popular game types. The basic game template gives you a quick starting point. The card game template comes with specific mechanics and layout, and the Endless Runner template emphasizes smoothness and dynamic controls. Integrating play game services makes adding social features and leaderboards easy, and the in-app purchase module assists in creating a revenue stream. Furthermore, the streamlined advertisement integration provides developers with a straightforward way to monetize through ads from the get-go. The toolkit encourages player retention by offering a structure to add achievements. Crashlytics support helps developers easily identify and resolve issues promptly. Crucially, the toolkit also facilitates multiplayer functionality, making it easier for developers to explore the expansive world of social and competitive gaming. Flutter 3.16 addresses the problem of mouse scroll wheel sensitivity on Android devices like tablets and foldables. Now, when using a mouse, scrolling matches the expected speed on Android, creating a better experience on bigger screens. This aligns with Android's guidelines for large screens. The update also includes Android 14's predictive back gesture, letting users preview the home screen with a simple back swipe. This intuitive navigation feature brings a smoother and more natural interaction to Flutter apps on Android. Flutter now expands its reach to iOS app extensions, allowing developers to use Flutter widgets to create UI elements in specific iOS app extensions. This enhancement opens up exciting opportunities for Flutter developers to seamlessly integrate with the iOS ecosystem. The latest update from Flutter highlights exceptional packages like Flame, Flutter Animate, Flutter Rust Bridge, Riverpod, Video Player, Macos.ui, and FP-Dart, recognizing them as Flutter favorites for their exceptional quality. Flutter's inaugural Package Ecosystem Summit has united contributors, fostering collaboration, and marking a significant step in community-driven development. Key package updates include cloud-based Google Maps styling, offering developers more flexibility in customizing maps. The Camera X plugin has been enhanced for Android, making it a promising choice for camera functionality. Additionally, the Video Player plugin now supports macOS, enabling seamless video integration across mobile and desktop platforms within Flutter apps. Developers are encouraged to incorporate these packages into their Flutter apps and provide valuable feedback for ongoing improvements. For detailed information, visit pub.dev. The Google Maps platform allows you to personalize your Maps style through the Map Styles page in the Google Cloud Console. This feature enables you to craft a customized experience without the need to modify your app code every time you want to make a style adjustment. In the 3.10 stable release, we introduced initial support for Camera X in the Flutter Camera plugin. Camera X, a Jetpack library, simplifies integrating advanced camera features into your Android app. This update brings comprehensive features necessary for any camera-using app and addresses various issues found in the previous Camera 2 implementation of the plugin. We recommend adopting the Camera X plugin. To do so, simply add a specific line to your pubspec.eml file. Flutter now works even better with Chrome DevTools, displaying timeline events in the performance panel. This improvement aids web developers in pinpointing performance issues in Flutter web apps, offering a detailed view of rendering times and app frames. The recent addition of the DevTools extensions framework is a noteworthy enhancement, allowing package creators to craft customized tools that seamlessly integrate with the DevTools environment. This empowers developers to leverage specialized tools tailored to the specific packages in their projects, like those from Provider, Drift, and Patrol. The recent DevTools update brings a fresh home screen, offering developers a speedy glance at their connected applications. Improvements in overall performance and hot restart robustness have been implemented, enhancing the efficiency of developer workflows. For more detailed information, developers can refer to the release notes provided by DevTools. The VS Code extension for Flutter has a brand new Flutter sidebar, making the development process more efficient. This addition provides direct access to DevTools options, ongoing debug sessions, device management tools, and more, all conveniently integrated into the VS Code interface. Developers can easily navigate and access these features without leaving the VS Code environment. This enhancement simplifies the overall workflow, offering a more user-friendly and streamlined experience. In this update, Flutter has marked several APIs for deprecation, including those scheduled to expire after version 3.13. Notable examples are changes in the Scaffold Messenger API and updates to the Theme Data class. A comprehensive list and migration guidance are available in the deprecation guide. Dart 3.2 brings an enhancement to the language's flow analysis, allowing private final fields to undergo non-null promotion. This means that if a check confirms the absence of null in a private final field, it can be used thereafter as if it's always non-nullable. This streamlines code, minimizing the need for repetitive null checks. For developers, this improvement ensures that once a private final field is initialized, it's treated as reliably non-nullable. This promotes code safety and simplifies maintenance. Note that this feature is active for projects targeting Dart SDK version 3.2 and above. The lints library, containing Dart's default static analysis rules, has been updated to version 3.0, introducing new rules in both its core and recommended sets. These additions include checks for pubspec URLs and ensuring proper arguments in collection methods, among other improvements. For new projects created with Dart Create or Flutter Create, to benefit from these enhancements can now upgrade to version 3.0. To explore all the new rules, refer to the changelog for a detailed overview. Dart 3.2 and Flutter 3.16 bring a fresh extensions framework to Dart DevTools, specifically crafted for package authors. This framework allows authors to develop personalized debugging tools tailored to their packages. With this innovation, authors can offer tools that seamlessly integrate with DevTools, providing developers using their packages with more precise and relevant functionality. For instance, the upcoming ServerPod 1.2 release will showcase its own DevTools extension, illustrating how the framework enhances package-specific debugging experiences. The Dart team is almost done developing the Dart to WASM compiler, and Chrome 1.19 and Firefox 1.20 are expected to have default support for WASM GC. This update is designed to harness WASM's high-performance features for Dart and Flutter web apps. The introduction of the SQUASM rendering engine in Flutter Web is a significant move towards supporting multi-threaded rendering. This step aims to enhance performance and compatibility across different browsers and scenarios. For the most recent details, check the support for WebAssembly page.